So today's message for you, let's just shuffle the cards and see which three want to come out. Oh, that one's sticking out, so that's card number one. Oh, this card's sticking out. Card number two. Oh, hold on a minute. That one, card number three. So you've got card one, card two, card three. So I'd like you to look at the cards. Which card is yours that you want to receive your message? Is it card number one, card number two, or card number three? So card number one, this card I can see is very spiritual because the horse is white, it's very calm, and it knows where it's going because it's not in a hurry. So this card says to me about being patient. You are on the right track, you are going in the right direction, even though you might feel a little bit insecure and not so confident. Keep going because you are going in the right way. So it's like, do it in a calm way. Try not to be too impatient. Try not to be too frustrated. Just keep going because you are doing really well. So be happy. You've got your money there that's coming in and you're holding your money. So you are stable. So you've got your armour around you, so you are protected. And the horse is going to walk over the water, quite, because it's not only a little stream, it's not a big river. So you might feel that you've had a lot of upset in the past and you might have a little bit of turbulence coming in the future, but it's not anything dramatic. It's only going to be little. So it's just trusting yourself, you're going in the right way, the right direction, and just keep going. So that's card number one. Card number two. And this card here, I can see that you've had a lot of obstacles in the past because you've got this brick wall behind you and you've been a little bit frustrated, a little bit upset because you've got the red flag, and red is about passion and is about being enthusiastic and what have you. And because it's blowing in the wind, it's like you've ruffled a few feathers, you've upset a few people because you've had all these hurdles and that to get through and go through over the wall. And you feel sometimes that you're butting your head against a brick wall, nobody's listening to you, but you've been honest all the way through. And this is about you continuing to be honest, but doing it in a gentle way because you've got the white horse. But even here, the white horse can see he's a bit frustrated with you because of its expression on his face. It's almost as if he's frowning. So with this, even though you've ruffled a few feathers, you've been, headbutting the wall, if you like, because you feel nobody's listening to you, people are going to see the way that you've been acting, the way that you've been trying to get the message across, that it is for the right reason, that you are genuine. And even though that you've ruffled a few feathers, they can see with the sunflowers at the back, how successful you are and what you've had to do for a reason. And I feel as well it needs to probably come out in the summer that now you've been being really frustrated. These are starting to flower up, but the summertime, that is then when you're going to have the fruits of your labour, and people are going to see that you've been headbutting the wall, that you feel that nobody's listening to you, frustrated, but then you're going to realise, and they're going to realise how successful you are with what you've been doing. Now this is an altercation, an argument, and that coming up. This argument is a feel over property, or it could be over money, And it could even be that people feel vulnerable, um, or a bit sort of like threatened, because if it is a job situation, somebody, is going for a promotion, and it might even be that some people are being made redundant. But I feel as well with this, it needs to be brought to a head, so then people then can have their own points of view. They then can let out their anger, let off steam, so then things will be all settled, and then they'll put down all the sticks. So with this, it's like the argument, the altercation needs to happen. Let it happen. You're aware of it. If it is to do with work, if it is to do with money or property, then it needs to happen. It could even be some brothers and sisters fighting over things, I don't know, rather than work colleagues. But I feel it needs to happen. You can't prevent it. It's going to happen anyway. And then afterwards, it'll mean things, when things calm down, that things are going to be improving, because at the moment there's a lot of undercurrents. People aren't happy, and it needs to come to a head. And by having this altercation, having this argument, it's bringing things to the surface, clears the air, so then everybody can put down the sticks, and then peace will reign. So it's nothing you can prevent, and it's going to then happen. So I hope this has helped you a little bit with any sort of like messages and that you need. And I hope really it's given you some sort of like reassurance that even though the end one is to do with an argument, it needs to happen to clear the air. So my lovelies, take care and bless you.